set up. Okay, streaming on there, recording on here. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to Disco Elysium, the baddest of bad cop runs. Need to set up a couple more things, and we'll get going here in a little bit. Don't think it's gonna take too long. But yeah, we are gonna be playing just a tiny little bit. Nothing too crazy. The cats decided to jump right in my lap as I just started streaming. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, get you. I can also just pop in to see if my audio's working good here in a second. That's right. Um, cats decided to like fully plop down in my lap. You're so cute. I always choose like bad times though to do this kind of stuff. That's okay though. You're gonna be real angry with me in a moment because she doesn't like when I stream. I don't know what it is. Whenever I have my cat, she'll come in here and she'll like hear me screaming. She'll walk in, and then when she'll sit in my lap, and then she's gonna get like really angry that I keep talking. Yeah, she's already like mean mugging me. Hey, yeah, this is what we're doing right now. No, I know this is a bad area for you to go to sleep right now. How do I share this? Hey, she's being very goofy right now. My cat, that is. What are you doing? She's like nudging her head, like into my armpit. How do I share my stream again? I have to figure this out like every single time I stream. That looks really dark on there. Oh no, that's just because, yeah, there it is. Let it get dark. That's my problem. Um, is that what that is? Yes, that's what it is. Twitch uses a different symbol for sure, than everyone else does. Hopefully this looks pretty good. I kind of goofed up a little bit, um, with my XSplit because I closed down the kind of scene where my all my streaming stuff was. So I kind of reset the settings for. Hey, I don't know if you guys picked her up. She just yelled at me. Yeah, I reset all my settings for. She's like growling at me a little bit now. Yeah, I reset all my settings for Disco Elysium, all the kind of graphical settings. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad, or at least it looks like consistent from previous streams. Are you gonna hit me? What are you doing? She looks like she's about to like pop off and like hit me. Hey, that's okay. Okay. Oh, where did I put my phone? That's in my pocket. Okay, let's just make sure we are good here. And stop. Hey, stop. Stop it. Wait, wait, calm the hell out. Stop it. Wait. I'm wearing wired headphones. And yeah, a wire is just another form of string for cats, I guess. He's trying to get it pretty good. Okay. You gotta behave, okay? You gotta be good. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Twitch. She just went full like Puss in Boots mode, and now she's like big ol' eyes, and like all the way massive like pupils, a little menace. Okay, you keep that. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Just trying to look at my stream, please. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm hopeful that it's gonna look good when we get in game. Let's load from where we picked off last time. So last time, yeah, we opened up our binder that we were having trouble getting into, and we found evidence of some kind of X in there, and we passed out, and then we woke up to Kim splashing cold water on us. That looks actually a little dark in there. I'm gonna mess around with the settings a little bit more. Like I said, we're not gonna play too much. Ooh, she's sniffing my arm like she's gonna bite me now. Better not bite me. Get a little brighter on here. Um, I don't know why I'm looking on there. That's not where I want. Okay, why? Drag you down. Get your input. Um, that seems good to me. Well, no, no. I think. Oh well. Okay. Uh, cancel whatever I did there. You. I think that's good. Cancel that. I think that's also good. I think just the brightness needs to go up a tiny bit. I think that's good. I could be wrong. That looks fine to me though. That looks like that matches pretty good onto the screen. Um, hopefully. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I did something bad. Um, what did I do? Shoot. That is not good. What about this? Okay, that's good. Okay, okay. I saved it. Whew. I was about to get a little freaked out there. Okay, let's not mess around with this anymore. That all looks good. Okay, better behave yourself on stream. I can see her like plotting, and then whenever I like look down at her, she just activates like cute mode. Okay, okay, yeah, I see you plotting. She's trying to like wait for a moment where I'm distracted, and she's gonna get my headphones. Ooh, that is loud. Hey, look, stop it! Stop it! I'm gonna kick you out. Wait, stop. Okay. Anyways, welcome to the chaotic stream. Um. Okay, she's leaving. Okay, bye, Hal. What a silly girl. All right, so yeah, I wanted to play this specifically today because so I'm editing the last two streams into a VOD, and then I'm not gonna have this one as part of that VOD, but as part of the next one. But I genuinely have an idea of what to do next, and I was very excited to do it, so I just wanted to do that. So yeah, that's why we're streaming today, more than anything else. Real quick, step one, Titus. Give me
Looks
one
like
second,
the
actually.
circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Adjusting the TV a little bit. We are good to go now. Okay, Titus. Um, guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
You're right, there is no local trade except you. No, do the honors, you've earned it, not to the lieutenant. Forget it, I knew they'd never own up to it. No, you do the honors.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
So what do we say to this? I don't think we're definitely not morally repulsed by drug dealers. I mean, come on. You know, that's how we did LSD last time. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. Maybe, yeah, I can keep telling yourself that. I know that for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. There's still. Okay, that's on brand. There's still plenty of drugs out there. In fact, I have some in my bloodstream right now. There it is.
Enjoy your shitty ride, junkie cop. We still have it under control. All you're doing is contributing to the local economy. It's just a little hitch.
Yeah, there's always going to be little sprouts. People find a way to make coin, but that's the little picture. Hardy boys are taking care of the big picture.
Theoretically, of course.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
My answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8 Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know. Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
Okay, so because we know we've discussed an eighth party. Okay. Okay, that's all we needed for now. Sweet. And now, okay, so I had a little mistake in a previous stream. I said that alcohol. Come on. I said that you can only drink one alcohol at a time, and that is actually not true. We need pain threshold for this. So we are gonna do some double fisting here. What? What? And here we go. One. Now I don't think we can. Okay. And there we go. 2 shots down the hatch, and now we can upgrade pain threshold one more time up to 7. It's a temporary 7 right now, anyways. Oh, what is this? Book appears to be erotica without actual erotica. A little bit of romance, huh? Do I get shivers now that I'm like drunk out of my mind? No. Normally you get a really cool shivers check right here. That's a shame. 5 doesn't get it to you? That's kind of interesting. Is there any other checks I can make with physique at the moment? Mirror for electrochemistry. I don't think I want that one. That's to stop the expression, I believe, which is not one we want. Let's also put the alcohol away, right? Actually, no, I like it. Run back over here, and I think we're gonna have
A
really
heavy
good
door
odds
with a
now.
missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds,
72.
of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be
Woo! Ooh, okay. That's alright.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door
2
frame.
fours.
It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. but you've done
One
it.
more try. Do I have to make another roll?
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Okay, what do I yell? Do I yell smash the I yell fuck the system, freeze dirtbags, hands up now, fuck it hurt. I think we're gonna yell fuck the system. Um, Speaking of fuck the system, I figured out our politics. Let's talk to Kim real quick.
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. Okay, so I wrote down what our characters' politics are. Gave me a good giggle. We are socially communists, fiscally liberal. That's it. That's the joke. I know that's fucking stupid, but it gave me a chuckle. What is this place? It's an adventure. It's the netherworld beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. No idea, Kim, but my head hurts. My head hurts bad. I think this is the Antrimp Boxing Club for young athletes. It's the netherworld beyond the veil.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Mm,
Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
for
An
sure.
eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
Okay.
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Gaze upon me, stuff and despair.
Kudos.
Anti-object task force. Okay. That definitely feels like a very drunk thought. -2 pain threshold. Hurts. Take a look at your hands. See how bruised they are. See those little scars. This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs. They are all your enemies. Always happen. Atoms themselves are in on the conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. Your energy stuck in a body. Your spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up the lamppost. Let it know just how much objects suck. Very good. What does that do? Double check that real quick. Anti-object task force. Musical artists. That's weird. When I googled it, it said it was a musical artist, and then it said it wasn't. That's very weird. I don't know what happened there. Attacking physical objects deals damage. That may be super useful, right? Because we can always kick the mailbox. So that's like a free heal. +1 pain threshold, and then all physical learning caps raised by 1. That's not bad. +1 to pain threshold. I mean, that's not insane, but that's not too bad. And then all these get boosted up by 1. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll take that. All right, we need to get the flashlight out. Okay, let's put the alcohol away also. Let's get the tear bag out. Okay, and then this is the replacement bowl, right? Yes, yes. It's all coming together now. The last time I played this game, I got that on the 4th day, which is the worst day to get it on. And I will not be saying why. I got it very late on the 4th day, I should say, and I was able to give it to them on the 5th day, which was, yeah, not great. All right, let's go. We have this creepy little mannequins here. Not investigating too thoroughly. Mostly because I want to rush through real quick and get the exit? Am I messing something up? I think we can go the other way here also. Oop. A little creepy in here. Can we not go this way? I thought we could. Is this nothing? How do we, I know there's more to this area for sure. Okay, there's a room right here. Okay, I see. Okay, right, and then we have this area right here. This kind of very meta area. Okay, and then this is the basement, right? Okay, bear fridge that Kuno was talking about.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful.
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's the fridge, remember?
Of course. A giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Just what we were looking for. Let's see what's inside.
Look inside the refrigerator.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
This is clearly the fridge. It looks big enough for 2 corpses.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too. Shall we go and get the body, then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
The two of you, easily.
Okay, let's do this.
The body is heavier than you see, and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get the body. Then more hands to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bear
Nice.
fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
Hell yeah.
You've definitely earned a drink after this.
Already
Perhaps
drunk.
even some pagan rites.
Pagan rights. Really? You think it's a good work? I'm not sure I believe you. Yes, we need to celebrate by performing pagan rites. Let's bring out the mead and set it on fire.
I knew you would say that. I knew this would lead to drinking. No, no more. This is paganistic enough, and it does not leave this room.
I think this is a glorious achievement and people need to hear about it. We did our best with means at our disposal. Yes, I'm not proud either, but we did find the fridge. This isn't police work. It's art. We're artists. This was our vision. Yeah, I think we're a little bit in our cups right now. 2 drinks in. Well, how much do you think we drank? We probably, so it's like wine and then also like Pilsner, right? Is what we're drinking. I don't know. I feel like we drank a fair bit. I think we're a little tipsy, if not drunk. This is
If I
police
were
work.
an
This is art.
artist, this would certainly not be my vision. I would be much, much more conservative in my work. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
How do you like it in there in that fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corporal Angel.
Oh, stop. You're just buttering me up. As a wise man once said, stop glazing me.
Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Alright.
Impossible.
What is a giant-shaped fridge
Usa.
doing in a abandoned cellar in the first
Señor.
place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches out for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. They tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points to the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The electricity bill must be catastrophic. On the other hand, it did help us with a certain corpse situation.
Okay, close the door. It's where we still have the option to be able to take them for investigation elsewhere. That seems interesting. Okay, we got an ice cream wrapper. We also got a food. Oh, $13.77. That's very good. Is it here? Nothing fridge. Oh, that's it.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
Lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sully Swaff.
I wonder who wrote that note.
Someone who owns a radio computer? My guess is as good as yours, officer.
Remind me again, what is a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Got it. Who's the illiterate ginger kid, you think?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
No.
I'm placing my bets on a certain red-hat miscreant we met before. He'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Alright, put the note away. Okay. Well, not super dire, I guess. Oh, that's probably it, right? Or maybe that's it right there. Alrighty. Let's dip out of here. Mostly dipping out of here so we get this door, so now we can enter and exit through here. Sweet. 8 o'clock now. Very late already. Let me see how that's looking at night for us. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Just checking the stream to make sure we're fine. Hey Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Hey Kuno, got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Fucking.
He's not. He's got to at least know a source. Look at him. You need to figure this out somehow.
I don't understand. What am I missing here?
The fuck do you want with? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't. Kuno doesn't.
Weird. Does it need to be like the third day or something for him to give us the quest? Maybe I don't understand. Are we not going to be able to get the speed because of this? That's really unfortunate, if so. I mean, I guess at this point we don't even really need it. I mean, we have a quest tied to it, but... You know, that's it. Okay, let's explore a little bit, I guess. Explore a little bit down here, because that's the other thing I want to do, is see if we can get some, money off of this. And then theoretically we have a couple quests. A couple things I want to do after dark. We theoretically want to try and get, ooh, yes. We got it. The most important article of clothing in the game. +1 drama. There we go. With the tie, that's nuts. That's insane, Harry. I mean, Raphael. Oh yeah, let's turn in the short pole bowl. the truffle bowl, the Buell, if you will. Go this way, right? Renee?
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
I found you guys a new bowl. Hold out the ball.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
There's not going to be an alternative. I suggest taking it. I'm very sorry. It's the best I could find. Exactly, and I really did try.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing. Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Yay! Okay. I understand Jean-Marie meant a lot to you.
There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating.
Alright. Were the circumstances of her death in any sense unusual?
Absolutely not. She died of pneumonia in her bed at the age of 79. This is highly usual.
Where was this photo of you two taken?
Revachol Fair 91 in the Faubourg district. A parade was held to honor Guillaume Le Lion's name day, and the Carabineers marched in the place of honor.
You looked happy in this picture, smiling.
This was the happiest day of my life.
This is said in such a matter-of-fact tone, it leaves no room for doubt. What happened with you, Gaston, and Jean-Marie?
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south, and found my sweetheart in the arms of this wretch. I won her back, but while I was dealing with some issues,
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
I
He looks down at his boots, lips moving, but the words are inaudible.
Those days and memories are gone.
He nods and looks Renee with something resembling compassion.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
Alrighty. That's about it for now, it looks like. What about you?
Officer,
Shine my light right in your face.
the mere sight of police in Martinez makes me feel safer all.
Alright, well I think that's good for now. How are we looking right now? I feel like I want a different jacket right now. Sorry, we're playing a little bit of Style Cop right now, I guess. That's pretty good, actually. No. I like the jeans better. Maybe the disco pants? No, I think I like the jeans. This is purely aesthetics. We're not looking at stats right now. I do kind of like those two on there. But these are my favorite glasses. Yeah, we're gonna go like this for now. Let's go back. Go back in. And hopefully, my plan here is to try and scavenge up enough money to pay, not rent, the bill for tonight for Gautre. And I think, actually, I might be able to get a quest from Plaisance now that we've unlocked this also. I don't know, we might stay up kind of late tonight. We'll see what happens. Stay up kind of late, I mean, in terms of the game world.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
He looks very sad, resigned even. I don't know what I was thinking, barging in like that. Sometimes it's necessary to sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is curse detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant. Oh, sorry, I didn't know about the curse. Curse, but I thought that wasn't real. No, sorry, I didn't know about the curse.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
She shrugs, visibly dejected. I cannot speak today. She shrugs, visibly dejected. There we
All
go.
right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity? I don't think I did.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
Chimneys aren't big enough for anyone to live there. Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, and of course. Oh, okay. Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell. Of course. It all makes sense now.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
Okay. I have a few more questions about the curse.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
How does the curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store. Oh yeah, also, what are we working on for progress right now? Jamahu. I feel like our next one probably should be indirect modes of taxation. That one would be pretty crazy, I think.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean? Annette mentioned that the previous tenants experienced some financial trouble. Wait, that's it? I was hoping for something more paranatural. Yeah, Annette mentioned something about the tenants experiencing some financial trouble.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence. As if I was unwanted here.
Why didn't you just tell me right away it's the curse?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
Have you sought any help from anyone else?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtain.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear, it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales. 15%!
What about the wards on the back door? Are these Simonese as well?
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Alright. Never mind, I had other questions.
The woman before you scans the...
Let's go explore the commercial doomed area. The doomed commercial lot? I think that's what it's called, right? The doomed commercial lot. I believe that is the right name for it. Do we just have a quick save? It felt like we just had a quick save. Let me grab some water and I will be right back. Alright, we are back. We got our tear bag, we got our flashlight. Let us go explore this doomed commercial lofts. Okay. Thank you, Warrior of the Abyss. Okay, let's see what we got. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. I think we can get this bird. I feel like we normally can anyways. Was there not something I could click on here before? I feel like I've definitely gotten that bird before. That's the replacement you get to Gautre. Maybe that's only if you know that you broke it
Cables
though.
are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker.
Okay.
Near.
Don't unplug either of them. For now, anyways. I think that would mess us up if we unplug the red one, because we got the dead body in there now. A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. People? What people? There's like no one out. Like 8 o'clock at night in Ruthershall. Okay, I thought there was something here, but maybe not. Maybe it's like a perception kind of thing. Money and drugs. Very good. How many? Okay, we're at 940. That's pretty good. This is the ice cream maker.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Alright.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Alright. Let's do just that. Put the tear away for a second. Or maybe we'll put the flashlight away. But I know this one's kind of a bad check to have with the pry bar here.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream chip.
No, we're alright. We're okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to turn off either of them. I think maybe turning it off to the ice cream maker might give it a boost temporarily, but I think it might be bad. I'm not entirely sure how this mechanic works here, but I don't want to turn it off, I don't think. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. This is the communist hideout, right? 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
He points up at the rifles under the ceiling. Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. Bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice. Take the rifle.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does this mean? A rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Alright. I can, yeah, I have the rifle in my inventory. I don't think it's much use, right? Is there something we can use it for? I think there might be. I think there's maybe like a bluff you can do. Otherwise, we can just sell it. I mean, $11 is pretty good. With that, we could rent the room for the night. Okay. That's neat. So worst comes to worst, we have a way of securing our bed for tonight if we are not able to find enough money down here otherwise. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. I think this is a physique
Thick
test
layer of coal
some
dust
kind.
covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
Sorry, that was a real Captain Kirk delivery on my part. Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone upstairs talking. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity?
Wait, really? Take your head out of the chimney, please. It's not safe.
Oh, we can get that pretty good. Let's get that boost if we put on the tank top, and that's gonna boost that up one more. Okay, yeah, let's do this, because then that's gonna get us
Thick layer of coal
pretty
dust
good.
covers the furnace,
92%.
coloring it pitch. Something
Nice.
breaks
I
from
was
the
so nervous.
A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
I'm not used to seeing 90% checks in this run. I'm used to seeing 5%, 3%, 17%. I was like, okay, this 92% for sure is gonna fail.
Hello?
This is the police. Who's there? I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
you hear a low rumble upstairs, the sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Alright. Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No.
Oh, come
that
on,
would be
conceptualization.
stupid.
That would be pretty cool.
Still, it's good to have this dirt on you. Real men wear coal for makeup.
Those voices I heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity. Clayson said it lives in a chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Then what was the chatter you heard?
Kick it with your foot.
A hollow
Ooh.
ring echoes through
Okay,
the
that's
furnace. Your toe hurts.
Is that fine? Wait. That might be bad, actually. Okay, we might actually be dead because of that. How long? Okay, I think we can check alcohol here. Okay, I thought we could check it here. Info? No. Yeah, this might be bad because when those two alcohols wear off, our health is going to go down by 2. We have 1 health and 1 healing item, which brings us to about 2 health. So we'll die no matter what, unless we find a second one down here. I don't want to run out and buy healing items because that would be wasting money, and we need to have all the money we can. So that's fun. Yeah, maybe we just die. Hopefully not. I mean, I could just buy it. I mean, that's a lot of money though to spend. Okay. Maybe the gym has health healing items because it's a gym and they get hurt here physically all the time. Maybe if I lift this weight, I'll get healed.
A barbell lies on the floor.
No, we're
The
dead.
color has worn off its weight plates.
Nope, nope. Okay, we're dead. Alright, okay. Quick save. Okay, just go back through everything again real quick. Okay, don't kick the thing. What's this?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Disco.
It's spreading to your left
Disco.
arm. Your
Disco.
jaw.
Don't be
all
cheating
you
me. That's
cops
not what
are-
happened at all. They cheated. Did you guys see? Did you see that? They cheated. I didn't. That's not. No. It transferred my heart attack into the past. What is this bullshit? Don't glitch on me now. Okay, cool. Cool. Did I take 2 things of damage from that? It feels like I took 2 things of damage when I kicked it. Right? Okay, we don't need to interact with this,
Tables
right?
up.
Yep, we're all good here. That. Yeah, at least we didn't lose too much progress. There we go, got that back. Just say this so we
orange,
can
turning the
say we
crane. You
investigated
slip your
it.
finger. If you want to try again,
Can you get a worse ending for that quest? I don't know if you can. If you like fuck up the filament or something. Not really entirely sure. Oh, there are rifles up there, aren't there?
a few bricks.
Seems like an old There is, yes.
Your hand.
Rifles.
Are these any?
inspect
Most of them are.
rifles.
That's a rare sight. It means there are firearms.
Do we not get bullets from this room? There's a place where we can get bullets. Is it not here? Maybe it's a perception thing. I'm missing it. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, watch me now fail the 92% check. That feels very on brand for me. Okay, get that on real quick. Okay, let's see what happens.
Thick layer of coal
Okay, I
dust
definitely took
covers the
2.
furnace.
Looks like it.
2
No one
points
has
of
used
damage.
it in it.
It's dark.
What are you doing? Wait, really? Take your
Okay.
head out of the chimney, please.
Something
Ooh,
breaks
2
loose in
sixes.
you. A mighty bellow.
That's what I
echoes
get 2
throughout
sixes
the
on, of
chimney's
course.
depths.
That of all
Chatter
checks,
of
I get
tiny
2
voices
sixes.
above suddenly cease. Then
Alright.
you hear
After you, officer.
a lush. Maybe you could. Still, it's good to have.
You're right.
Then what was the chatter
Okay,
you
let's
heard?
not kick it. Unless maybe we can get the check there later. But we're good for now. Get the magnesium, get the money. And we're doing pretty good on healing items also. Pretty good on healing items. Okay, yeah, let's investigate this area. I mean, I guess theoretically we can go upstairs and check that out. I'm not super concerned with this area, honestly, because this is all like side stuff. But I mean, it still would be cool to just explore because I feel like we can probably find money in here. I guess let's go talk to her upstairs. See what her deal is. So normally, yeah, this would be up. And now she opened it up for us before we like properly investigated this area. The dice maker.
Hello. I'm Nia.
I end up using this music in the against the video game adaptations video. I didn't realize what a fucking banger this song was. This song is fucking great. I don't know if you guys can hear it properly, but it's generally a very good song. I really enjoy it. A bird-like woman sits on the throne of tools with emerald lights shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of dye are you looking for?
Um, why are you asking me about? Hold on. What do you mean by milieus?
Yes, a Milius is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need.
Oh.
That's why you're here, yes?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice. Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. No, I was looking for something else. Answers? Yeah, I mean, I'll take some dice. Let me just double check something real quick on here. Alrighty.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual.
Oh.
Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals. How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Okay, I'd like to order a die from you. Let me just see my
Of course.
options.
Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you have any cursed dice? Tell me about your most extraordinary dice. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what die I want. Just a normal die for me. I'm looking for something to help me with my work. I'm sorry, I don't know what die I want.
How about an amber die?
Amber? A poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
I need to think about it.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
I need more time to think about it.
No need to rush. Take a look around, see if anything inspires you.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, But in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Damn. Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Well, thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal-black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Yeah, this seems like a massive health hazard.
Creative.
Lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fade into the shadows above. I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people called it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all these companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced this place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookshop isn't doing well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet, and that's what I'm here to investigate. Actually, yeah, the bookstore. She has to have her own daughter working out there in the cold.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the Whirling in Rags is part of the Doom commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
Yes, but it's still a separate building. The most of this energy can't reach it there.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there, scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Hmm. The curse will get to you. I have no doubt about it. It just doesn't care about earthly time frames. I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Playson thinks that it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
I think it still might be you that's causing this. Narrow your eyes very mysteriously. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, and only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure. This world is a puzzling place.
Is it now? I've always thought it's a rather mundane and boring place with no supernatural surprises in sight. Well, if you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, let me know.
Hmm. And we're no longer drunk, so Shivers isn't boosted. 12 points away from a level up. Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
There used to be a hair salon here?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar.
Hmm.
They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Hmm. Okay, what's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair. Nope. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't have any. Nope, not that either. What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers have should have been more open-minded.
I guess
Yeah, I
it
think
just wasn't the time yet.
Raphael's a little flamboyant. You know, as a superstar cop. There used to be a hair salon here, right? There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees, like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
I know a girl like that. She works in the Frite as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravachol ICT. And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a
Come
hostile
on, it's a
apex
little
predator.
cool.
To make matters worse,
I like the
fish
bear.
didn't work too well either,
Huh?
and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents apiece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing its best.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't. Doing his best, I mean.
How come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherian.
Why is everyone doing drugs in this place? Even the taxidermist?
Megatherian?
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself. I don't have a comment on drugs. Hey, do you think that vision beast could guide me towards some advance?
I don't, officer. You should stay away from drugs and vision beast. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
Are you telling me the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
I was wondering about the Whirling and Rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center
We're
project.
Gonna miss this for
That
a place
explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I saw a name, East Delta Pinball, on the doorway.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice? Don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
First, it wasn't Plaisance. I know her, and I would have recognized her voice.
Oh, right. But did this person say anything?
She said it was Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she recognizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago.
Huh.
Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
It may have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly.
A prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
Oh. Darn, it is closed now, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it still does.
That's it
Sure,
there.
I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Okay.
What
So
else?
I think the only thing we
listening.
can do, maybe if we explore
Good.
a little bit more,
I
we can
hope
get
it
some
clarified.
more. Oh, we have a lot going on right now. Let's see. People say they go to commercial. You promised places to look into it. Okay, I think I need to investigate some more of these companies. We can play Gartray at some point and the smoke around the balcony. Okay. What's this?
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Oh, let's look at our, yeah, hold on. Let's also look at our, oh, it says right there. Okay. Plus 1 XP for every orb clicked. All intellect caps raised by 1. Okay, so we get XP for orbs clicked, so we're going to get an XP point from this.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Wait, there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop.
What?
The cop who's sorry.
What?
Let's make it official then, shall we?
Won't the other capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry.
You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
I'm really not sorry. Fuck off.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Yeah. Come on, Suggestion. What the fuck is this bullshit? Capo type sorry. Nah. How many sorry cops do we have? 4, surprisingly so. More than Apocalypse cops. That is a little striking. I mean, I guess, you do a lot of fucked up shit. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities to apologize. I don't know. The canning dispensers have been repurposed for containers for thousands of dice. Neat. This tray is full of dice. Colorful polyhedral dice. Hundreds of them. Okay, we leveled up off of that. And I think with that, let's get indirect modes of taxation going. That was going to give us money. Okay, this one's going to be good. This one's going to be good. This one's going to be good. White Morning, I don't remember. You know what? Detective Cousteau's not going to be good, actually, but I want to get it for them. Elysium White Morning. What is this? Hey, how? The cat walks back in, and now she's lying on her back. How you doing, girly pie? Okay, I love you. No, we're not doing that. 20% zoom out distance, and then all motor caps raised by 1. I mean, that last part's not bad, but I mean, I think we have, like, better options for sure, especially since the bulk of it is that we have more of a zoom out area. I don't think so. Yeah, so Cop the Apocalypse I think we need to get, because that's going to boost our acid whenever we take that. Detective Cousteau for the meme. Anti-Object Task Force might be generally pretty good, and then Kola da Mama Dakwa I don't think is particularly good. I think that's right. what's this over here? Postcard? Postcard. It is officially 9 o'clock. So let's get out there and see if we can get back into the apartment complex, because theoretically we can now meet the Martin Martinez, or whatever his name is. We're gonna go with Martin Martinez. See what we get up here. And yeah, I think we'll be up for a good long while here. We stopped at like what, like 7 is roughly when we started playing. Yeah, so they're all gone now. Placence is gone. I'm assuming Kuno's still out. Would not be surprised anyways. Let us check something over here. So I know that the area that I am kind of missing, not missing per se, the area that I did not explore last time I played is up here. And I think it opens up at night. I don't know if I need anything else. Not entirely sure. Right? It's this area, no? I don't really know, if I'm being honest. The cat's just chilling. Okay. Theoretically, there's another one we can get into. Yeah, right over here.
This door has been closed with a padlock. This door has been closed with a padlock.
28. Pretty bad. Okay, let's not do that, I guess. But we can boost interfacing like this, actually. And I think that's a pretty significant boost, right? That's 48
This
now.
door has been closed with a padlock.
Drop a save, just in case we take damage and die.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Wait, sorry, what was that? We encounter an error. Please send us a bug report. Can't do a regular search?
This door
I mean, I
has
feel
been
like they're
closed with a
definitely
padlock.
not going to fix this.
What are you doing?
Nope.
You're trying
failed.
to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not.
I believe it's
Why
the
did I take
shackles
2
we need
damage?
to cut, Detective.
Okay, I feel like that's kind of bullshit, because why would I take 2 damage? I feel like that's a consistent bug in the Switch version also, that I'm taking more damage than I should, which is nonsense. Yeah, I'm reloading that because that's horseshit. Unless maybe that's a hardcore mode thing, but that seems very silly that I would just take 2 damage from everything. Get that back in there. Okay, let's go upstairs. What? Oh, hold on. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic. The night is falling on the city. Maybe it's this store. No? Okay, well there's our Martin Martinez. Of course I've thought about quitting, but for what? Hello, Martin.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette. Yes, the cleaning lady let us in.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eye.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Honestly, I'm just trying not to screw anything up. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm just going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular. Yeah, I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular.
Beautiful.
A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods toward door number 28. Would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Okay, very well. I'll talk to him. But first, I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
But I just found you again.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He gestures towards the distant motorways, all leading to the Golden La Delta. Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, all right?
Nice. 70 experience points. That's a lot. Really? For him? I don't feel like he's even that critical to the investigation. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm misremembering. There's something so different about him that I can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
His shirt. Why is his shirt always unbuttoned?
His shirt.
The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. His shirt.
His shirt. His shirt. No, I don't know why his shirt is always unbuttoned.
His mouth tightens as he's trying to hold something back. Why does Raphael not understand gay people exist? But he doesn't understand gay people and lesbians.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
He nods at the apartment door before you. Okay. What is this? This is the Sunday friend. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. It's so back. Is this the guy on the Disco Elysium subreddit that everyone says is the most evil guy? Well, second from well, one of the most evil guys, I should say. Let's investigate this room really quick before we talk to him. I think this is pretty. I don't think it's like super essential, but it's a good thing to do. I think, if I'm remembering right. We have weird Sumerian clothes here. I mean, it looks like very like touristy shit. +1 drama, +1. Okay, let's get that on, and we'll get this on. That's fine. This is soaked up in a pot. Flyers for the underground parties. Well, this is Martin's place. An old photo of the same apartment dated to the year 01, 50 years ago. Crazy. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspaper. An exquisite canopy bed made out of metal. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, Mr. Sunday Friend, what do you have to say for yourself? Stability is ensured, progress will naturally flow.
You have acquired the robe. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Thank you.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur la Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Before we go, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the lynching.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
This is just the break we've been looking for.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
He eyes the spectacled man near the window, who smiles and spreads his hands. Is it because you did it, Mr. Villadrone?
Because I did it?
Don't jerk my chain, paper jockey. You did it, didn't you?
What's the meaning of this? Is your colleague here trying to arrest me?
There is no meaning, sir. Please excuse my colleague. This case has been a great strain on his nerves.
What's getting on my nerves is murderers. Why'd you kill him? Okay, let's not push him. Kim's right. I'm sorry. I haven't been feeling myself lately. I'm hungover.
I can certainly understand that. That hanging was a surreal play. Everything since then has been too. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
That lines up.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge, like 200 kilos huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Okay.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible,
Very leading.
officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
All right. What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Okay, what happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean, nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villedroit.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCF.
What is an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here, in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here.
Right.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Intern.
What is the international community?
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
What is the price stabilité?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't mean anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Okay.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what?
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Yeah, sure.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
So what I'm hearing is that we're moral intern bitches.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
But why?
Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
Lieutenant, are you a moralist?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
I don't think I am a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Democracy is meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of these. No, democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. I don't think that's us, actually, right? Because we are a communist, as in we oppose moral intern. I think we're not strictly a communist. I think we're more like a social democrat, maybe? I don't know. We're a socialist of some kind. But we're definitely a hustler. So we're not against the idea of capital, right? Well, then again, maybe we are... This is tricky, right? Maybe... We're such a weird character here, right? Moral... What a weird... Yeah, what a weird one we've created here for ourselves. With weird contradictions. Okay, so let's think through this, right? So, our boy is a communist, right? He is also a hustler. He's out there for himself. He sees himself as working class, I think, under the boot of big capital, right? So maybe he does not connect. He does not connect his own independent hustling with that of greater capitalism, as he sees it as maybe a means to an end. One of these ones. That one seems more nationalist than anything else, though. Okay, democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of the RCM.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
We haven't tried real communism yet, and you're telling me this world here is working out well? It didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently.
Oh, yes, the big bad coalition crushed the revolution. Tell me, if the revolution was succeeding, would it have been crushed so easily?
Yeah, like literally every nation on Earth came together to fight it.
Are we really so bad for wanting compromise, peace, and prosperity on reasonable, achievable terms? Ask yourself that. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sir Leclerc.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What makes Revachol Sir Leclerc's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Okay, enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Tell me about your friend.
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the moral intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the moral intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't hear what I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Didn't you just say that candidate members never become real members?
No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
You're describing how the coalition occupied Revachol.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
What do you mean?
Debating. You should consider joining a debating society for adults. I hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but now that I start thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway. It's this funny theater thing, you know? Very creative. Helps relieve stress.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry, who?
The man throws a glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Is he trading his body to this man in the hopes of getting payment for college or something? Is that what's going on here? So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts. Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
What? I'm not hearing anything.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
Okay, I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
That's all I need.
A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done.
Of course. I'm sorry I couldn't be the break you were looking for. Good luck with the investigation.
Okay, interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't like the Sunday friend. I don't like that Sunday friend at all. Okay. So we have another one down there. Theoretically, we could also do a handful more things. We can pay. Let's go pay Gartre. We might get a level up off of that, and then we could we might get a level up off of that, and then we could invest in a skill. I don't know what we would invest in though. Maybe investing in I don't know. Let's see what we can invest in, I guess. Whenever we get down there. And yeah, I guess we can keep going with the Doom commercial lot. Oh, yeah. Can we still talk to Titus? Oh, we can. Interesting.
Can I help you?
Gartre, I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great.
Okay, we can't talk to him
Yes.
about that yet. About my bill
Not
for
the 20
tonight.
real.
Oh yeah, we don't have
And
the money.
why are you wasting...
My bad, Gartre. I thought, for some reason, I thought I had the money. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what happened there. Okay, let's get out. Pretty busy in here tonight, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's keep exploring the Doom commercial lot. And potentially we might unlock something else if we'll wait long enough. I don't know what time that opens. I'm thinking about that that area up there that I was talking about earlier with the communists. Okay, we explored basically everything over here. Okay, that's right. Let's get the flashlight out now. There we go. Keep exploring over here. Kim's probably looking at his watch right now. He's like, it's super late, man. What are you doing? Okay, let's keep exploring up here. So we explored over here. Let's go, let's start with the gym. Because I know this last little area is going to take the longest. As far as I'm aware anyways. Okay, let's start with the gym.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms.
Woo.
Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
Not at the moment, I don't think. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Okay, the porter says Sightus Fortus. The rest is worn off. Okay, now we get another level up. Empathy is -1. Oof, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I think let's get... I think Anti-Object Task Force is going to be pretty solid on there. Get that as like a way to heal stuff. That'd be pretty good. And then yeah, I think not Kodamama Dakwa. Let me double check what that one is, but I don't think that's super worth it. I think that's just a couple stat boosts, right? And then yeah, Top of the Apocalypse we want. White Morning we don't. Detective Cousteau we want purely for the meme. Kodamama Dakwa. Let's see what this says. But yeah, if I'm remembering right, it is a little underwhelming. We should have also taken into consideration how long these take for me to do. That's 2 hours. That's another 57 minutes we'll have on that one, and then we'll be making money. That's 6 hours for a copy of Apocalypse. Maybe we should have taken that one. Okay. Yeah, +3 perception. I mean, that's not bad. -1 encyclopedia. It's okay, I guess. Sand is dripping from the punching bag. Door on the other side is closed for the night. Come back tomorrow. Right. Nothing in here. The hallway is blocked by the old window panes and breeze. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. I'm guessing that's the taxidermist, right? Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Naked mannequin torso, strange yellow color. Money in here. Okay, we got a little bit more. Okay, pretty good in here. I thought we... Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Okay. Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth bitten. Money. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. This is where we were. Oh, that's who we were talking to. What's this? Production schedule filament. $50. That's pretty good.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would someone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a welcome supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the welcomes.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Okay. Another board here. Nothing else we can really pick up here.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7,
Okay.
UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Of course. The anatomy of the curse.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Wait, who is the Game Master?
Someone very important.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Okay. What about this?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
He sounds surprised and a bit cautious. Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn on the machine.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Press play?
Nothing happens.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Press play again.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Yeah.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
She sounds cold in the damp air. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with a studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
And what's that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Okay. What are you, a machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Ivana, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios. Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
No, that's all for now. Thank you.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Okay, remove the production schedule.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Okay, there's something more we can do. I was thinking about hawking it, but I guess that's not where they're worth it. What's up, Kim?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone tried to exercise the curse using technology. It looks like it's an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a failed business. The only question, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games, only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
They were insane if they thought they could get away with this. It was just a play to cheat money out of the investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. The world is cold and lonely. The curse got them. I see no other explanation.
Ah, yes. The doom of bad business practices.
The lieutenant looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Okay. Just shining the light straight at Kim's face. Well, damn, I guess that's everything here. It's unfortunate. Maybe there's something we missed, but I don't think so. And still 5 real short of what we need.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I have more questions about the
I'm
building.
listening.
What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Indeed, who is Kuno? Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looks out the window, her face reflecting back in the dark.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
And who was Artemeptep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Judging from the kids I've met so far, it didn't really work out, did it?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse.
Really?
At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of
Okay, we have to
amphetamines.
investigate that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool, very cool about the debris, but what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs. Anything else?
Man, everyone's doing drugs in here, huh? I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know insects had any rights. Or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket.
Right. Okay. We'll do Tylerson. I'll add you on Discord real quick. Hold on.
And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad someone took care of the little guys. I like insects, but insects don't have any brains or feelings. They got what they deserved. Making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea. I'm glad someone took care of the little guys. I like insects.
Really? Anyway.
What's with the rotor blades and the skis?
They were made by a company
Yeah,
called
I think I sent
Slipstream.
that.
After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Okay. Sent. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Tylerson.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those keys and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
Kind of strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of memory lights up in her face.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great. You're right. They should have tried a little harder. Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard.
And so is producing something extraordinary.
Her eyes wander to the shelves full of dies, prototypes, and discarded models.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it. No, yeah, that's it.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Nothing. Alright, thank you, Dice Maker. Alright, let's get out of here, because I think that's everything. Alrighty. Go on and dip out of here. Now we need to figure out how to make $5. I don't think we have any more tear. Let's see what we can do. Let's figure out our tear situation. Let's figure out what we can sell also. I don't think we have any tear available to us. But let us see. I think more or less everyone has gone to sleep by this point. Okay, tear.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
No tear. No tear there. How long is it until we get indirect modes of taxation? 14 minutes. That actually might be pretty good, because if we get that, we can see if we can find 5 different modes of, what is it, ultra liberal options? Is that what it is? Or some kind of capitalistic options. And then from there we can get money. Because each time we say one after we have that research, we get $4. Pretty good.
If you don't mind, please
Oh, my
put the
bad.
flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivities.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
I do appreciate it.
My bad, bro. Yeah, there's so many cool little details in this game. That's so fucking cool. I love small little details in games like that.
Let me
Okay,
know.
I have something to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Not that. Is this worth anything? Or like, I know it's worth something, but like, is it worth anything in game? We can sell this pretty handily. Antique bell grav rifle. Is there anything this does in game? I mean. Gives extra dialogue and plus 5 XP in the get yourself organized task. Okay, theoretically, there's something with Renee.
I'm not.
Oh, no, sorry.
I'm not purchasing any more clothes. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
50 is a lot. 50 is a lot for that. Maybe. There is definitely not an outright no, but
Another
maybe.
time, perhaps.
Okay, let's see. Titus and Renee up? I doubt it. Renee probably went to bed at like 8. Making stereotypes of old people here. I don't know. He's definitely in bed though. Titus, apparently there's another dialogue option with him. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we can talk to Titus still, can we? Yeah. Okay, and apparently there's something here with the window.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
It's not time yet. Squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in.
Okay, revert my gaze.
It's you again. What is it?
Can I talk to you about this rifle? Curious to see how this goes.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
No, okay. We'll talk to you another day. Oh, okay. Yep, that feels right. Well, at least it's saved relatively recently. Alright. Well, I'm gonna grab some more water. I'll be back once it's done loading. Alrighty, we are back. Load the game. I don't think we'll play for too much longer at this point. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna play for too much longer. Alrighty, let's go over where? I don't know. Let's explore the Cape Side apartment. Maybe now it's open. Now it's 10:30. Titus doesn't have anything new for us. Yeah, I don't know. everything is basically closed at this point. I don't really see any good ways of opening stuff up. The one thing is maybe, how does the pry bar work here? Because I know there's certain areas you can access with the pry bar. Does the pry bar by itself access new areas, or does it have to be the upgraded pry bar? Let's get into the cave side apartments because it's getting a little loud over here. Okay, so I guess theoretically there is other stuff in here. I'm not really sure. Okay, then there's this one. Okay, maybe we need the upgraded one. I'm not entirely sure. Not really entirely sure about that one. Kinda, yeah. Okay, let's go up here. Sydney? What's up, Sydney?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Oh, is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Cool, I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy.
found-
It's what you do, isn't it?
I found some drugs in the coal room. Yours?
They just might be. Rough stuff. If you take the ride, you'd be wise to buckle your little pig belly up.
I like bumpy rides. Know where I can get more?
We apologize, but we're currently not buying the entrapment you're selling. Please call again later. Thank you. If you're really interested, then I'm sorry. But I don't do anti-radiation drugs anymore, so I don't know where to get them.
Where did you get these then?
From a guy on Buggy Street, Porta Rosa. Go there after midnight, and you can get all kinds of funny things. Veterans of the People's Pile selling their stash.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay, let's equip the pry bar though. We can equip that instead of, I don't know. Oh, we don't have anything in our left. Yeah, that didn't unlock anything. Because I know sometimes you get stuff in blue that was locked out, and the stuff that was in blue is unlocked by the pry bar, but I don't know, maybe we don't have the a good enough pry bar, because you get a second one later on. Is this where it is? I'm very confused. Maybe we have to break into the communist room. Ma'am?
Give me a moment.
Okay, thanks. Nothing in there. Can't go in there. A little late. Maybe it's a little later. Even after this. Raining now. Okay, that door's still locked. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because we still need to make up $5 somewhere. None of these are opening. Yeah, I don't know. If we give it, yeah. At this point, like, how much longer do we have left? 9 minutes. Do we have anything I can, like, read or anything like that? Oh, I can equip the ledger now.
The ledger you found in the trash, a cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeable, and an incredibly cool piece of kitchen tissue is stuck to the back.
Slide the hidden drawer open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against
Close it.
It's slightly, ever so
We could
slightly.
read a case file. That's gonna take 30 minutes though, but that's good to know. Does this do anything? Okay, it looks like it adds something. What is that adding? Is that empathy? Is it more than one or is it just empathy? So, logic, drama. Okay, it's boosting Inland Empire, it looks like. I wish it just said that what it did over here. Okay, empathy is definitely being boosted there, right? Yep, from items. And is it Inland Empire also? Okay, Inland Empire. Yep, Inland Empire is being boosted by 1. Authority is being subtracted because of the clipboard? Really? By like 2, right? Yeah. Authority is -2 because of that. Electrochemistry is the same. Half-light's the same. Reaction speed, safe walk, composure are all the same. Yeah, so it's -2 to authority, +1 to empathy, +1 to Inland Empire. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. So yeah, that's just straight up an item now. I mean, that's not bad situationally, right? I mean, authority, I mean, +1 to Inland Empire, +1 to empathy. I mean, considering we have no empathy, that's not the worst. What does this do? +1 logic, -1 suggestion. Handwritten note, the apricot gum, the yellow mug, the insane photo of the tattoo. Oh, instant photo. Yeah, I was like, insane. That doesn't seem right. White envelope. Kim, do you consider this technically the case? Like, we're kind of on leave right now? You know what I mean? Like, we're not working technically because it's past 9. We could theoretically go to bed. I mean, you know what I mean, Kim. Can I boil these shoes in the kitchen? Is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
This industrial gas
Hey, there we go.
What are you planning to do?
Alright, Kim. You know, Kim's not going for it. I don't know. Boy. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely some way for us to make money. I'm just not seeing it. I think maybe that is the move. Take the ledger. Okay, don't like equip it though. Yeah, just like take it. From the ledger, interact.
and an incredible.
Read a case file.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised.
That's
Which
fine.
one do you want?
The next world mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in next world, for new people. It is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Okay, read on.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
Remove the mural, it is wrong. Keep the mural, it is right. Remove the mural, it is wrong.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed. It is human nature. Okay, hold on. Do I get the benefits of this right now? I don't think I do. Damn. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. I like it, but I cannot. Why can't we wreak havoc on other nations instead? I must have voted and possibly even lobbied to remove the thing because I don't believe in that rubbish one bit. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter, and agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next?
I can't
Not
revisit
much
it right
has
now.
changed in the meanwhile. A bunch.
We get indirect modes of taxation now.
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look, the hearts and minds of everyday Rivasholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fair tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I almost spat out my water. Okay, ultra-liberal dialogue options give you +1 real, -1 empathy. Oh boy, thinks he's a hustler or something. Okay, were we already getting -1? Okay, so we're getting, okay, we're just getting a flat -1 instead of a -2. Okay, cool. Let's talk to Joyce. Joyce is awake at the moment. Still, I don't think, who else? It's Titus, the lawyer, Gautre. I think Joyce is our best bet. Let's see if we can get 5 ultra-liberal options off of her. I think we can. And then tomorrow, it's going to be pretty golden, because starting tomorrow, we don't have to pay rent. Okay, let's see what she says. What's up, Joyce? You're pretty late.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I've got some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Okay, wait, conceptualization. I get a +12 for that? And I'm still only 42%? What is this? Impossible. So it's, what am I adding? +1, +13 right now. So I need to roll, what, 2 4s at the minimum? Do I have anything that can boost conceptualization?
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Okay, hold on. Gotta be something that can boost conceptualization, right? Gotta have something. Drama, drama. Very dramatic right now. These, no? Visual calculus, not conceptualization. You can boost conceptualization. Okay, let's give this a try.
You're back. Good. More lessons in basic reality? My
58%
favorite part
is
of the
pretty
day.
bad though, huh?
Go ahead. Ask me anything.
Okay.
What is
Ooh, nice.
all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world is this? Also, how close are we to leveling up? 39, that's not bad.
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
She concludes.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
The world needs a term of endearment. This world does not deserve a term of endearment. The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
I don't feel like I've got the whole picture yet. Got a clear picture. Let's proceed to another term. I don't feel like I have the whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
Inside sideways. What shape is this world then?
We used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
ORG. Occident Revachol.
Nice. Good job, Encyclopedia. He got one.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
Dark grey corona?
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Pale, what do you mean, corona? What the hell are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
Her voice becomes homely, calm. He lets a moment pass. The Pale, and what do you mean by corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness. I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
Fractured corona doesn't feel like it's bringing anyone together.
You have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Well, if you say it's disco.
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both silently. He adjusts his glasses.
You said pale. What is pale?
The pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
That's weird. I don't want to. I want to know what the pale is.
I don't think your colleague would appreciate that. He has already been so patient with this whole exercise. Let's continue with something else, all right?
What is acute?
You can ask about anything else in the
Okay.
world.
What is acute?
Anything.
Encephalopathy.
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
What causes it?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Oh, it's probably from the surgery then.
That seems unlikely.
Okay, I think something closer to you. What is... Kim trusts me. Kim trusts me? Kim, you trust me? Oh, what a guy. I want to know what you are. What are you?
I am the vilest of the vile. A traitor. A devourer of nations and infants.
Damn it.
I am an ultra.
Damn it. I don't get to do my option now. Dios mio. A liberal. The best dialogue option in the game. I don't get to do it now. Ugh, okay. Cool. I liberate pretty hard myself. I don't understand what's so vile about that. Cool. I liberate pretty hard myself.
No.
Give me the money.
Not like me. I am the nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp who pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think here's another part of our character. I think as a communist, we understand the threat of fascism, right? That's why we knocked out Measurehead, and that's why we don't like the racist lorry driver. We don't get the threat that liberals are to the Communist Party yet. So that's where we are right now, I think. I think that's a good way of characterizing our character. Yeah, okay.
Are you liberated enough to offer up your home on a plate for financial
Raphael.
colonists? No, I think not. Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, do you find me frightening?
I forgive you.
I do hope so. I do hope we're able to remain collegial despite it all. Tell me, when you look in the mirror, do you not see a monster staring back at you? When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed.
What would you have done? Would you have done something differently?
With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinaise a monument to the efficacy of its artillery, I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the coalition. Not here in Martinaise, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake, then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isola down rather than let them have it.
You're a patriot?
Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here.
Seditious talk, man.
Lieutenant puts down his notes, gives her a look. You're a smart woman.
Perhaps. My intellectual vanity will be my undoing.
You have daughters?
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife.
What is this? Spread your
Now,
hands.
shall we return to reality? A bird? A spenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Am I really that awkward?
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I mean, what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
What is Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old.
He looks at the crumbling facade.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat.
You could hear us? From a dilapidated balcony, Sydney the Skull gives Joyce the evil eye, her red paintbrush held to her throat.
Wonderful.
What is that? Point to Sydney the Skull.
The girl in the old lady rags?
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture.
Do we?
We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I understand everything. Make it more complicated somehow.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead. All right. What next?
Okay. I think that's it for now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
That's a shame. We didn't get more.
Little that I know.
I thought we would have gotten more options. But we're $1 up now, so we just need to get 4 more real, excuse me. Where can I get 4 more real? Where can I get 4 more real? What can I sell at the moment? So this is what I can sell. $1.35 for the kind green ape. Photo of the happy couple. Antique Belgrave rifle. I want to try and keep everything as best as I can. Are these free to use?
This coin-operated viewer.
We're not giving up 25 cents for that.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism. Shake your head.
Probably some kids.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Okay. Not getting anything still. Not super useful. Well, I don't know. This might be what we have to do here. So what about from the car? Is there anything there?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Ceiling still down here? We might be able to talk to him, get the money off him. I really doubt that, though. Yeah, I really don't think we'll be able to get money off him. No, yeah. He's still open. Be midnight pretty soon. Okay, let me double check this real quick. Okay, let's look at Cape Side Apartments. Okay, day 4. Interesting. So, okay, it's not until day 4 that he appears. Maybe that's why I missed him. He's also pretty late when he appears, right? Okay. What's this one here? Okay, during the dream, I'm voting for all. Okay, I see what's going on. So yeah, we can't do that. So it really is just what we have available to us here. Okay, there's potentially one kind of stupid thing we could do. Very much doubt that we'll be able to pull it off, but let us see, I guess. Oh, the fail driver's still here. You're still up. That's surprising.
Lowman, you called me at an...
Okay, sorry, Pale Driver. I don't know. Yeah, all these guys are asleep already. Right, we could do volition check there. We need to do that at some point, but now is not really the best time since that's damaged at the moment. There's that. Composite eye of halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz. Yeah, let's walk around. Maybe something's a little different at night, though I do doubt it.
You're back before the cargo container.
Rhetoric. Okay. Evrat. Oh, you're still out here, Leo. That's interesting. You're out late. Very interesting to see who's out here at this time of the night. Oh. Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. What's forgotten on the coffee table? Coffee? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should have got that from Kim. Kim trusts us though. That's interesting. I'm surprised. I thought Kim would be more disappointed in us.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did, yeah. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's... Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easy. Sure, mister. About what? Oh, we're on a strike.
So no.
Not. But Titus and his boys got into some. Oh, him and his boys stirred up something in. I guess.
Okay, let's see.
Too late. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill
What is the
owner
container
who...
over there? Do you
Yes,
work
I'm like,
here?
actually,
Who is?
a real. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running. Holy, but she's. If me Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
sometimes I feel some of the guys.
No, that's nothing there. I feel like there's got to be some ultra liberal choices somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, there's got to be some ultra liberal choices we can make. Okay, who's up, right? So Leo's up. Titus is still up, is he? Joyce is up. We could maybe go through her dialogue options again. Maybe going through our case options, we can also figure out some stuffs. I don't know. There's definitely something we can do. I feel like, anyways. Measurehead is here.
Your race descent has temporarily halted, but you will fall.
I don't really want to talk to Measurehead is the thing, though, if I can avoid it. Is he gonna be here all night? Maybe we do have to talk to him. I really don't want to, though, is the thing. Okay. Let's see. Frette. Oh, Frette's closed. Interesting. Frette closes. That's interesting. That is good to know, I guess. God, we're so close too, is the annoying thing. Yeah, I was right to be like, let's not give away our money. Titus is gone now. Gartray is still here. Can we get into the door? Is it like purely locked and there's no way in?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent...
How do we get in here? I remember how to get in there, I think. We can't get in there now because Titus is gone, right? Yeah. Is there any other way to get in there? I don't know. Oh, now we get Tear.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real?
Come on, man, it's late. Do I really have to pay you again?
The breath catches in his chest. The light in his eyes snuffs out all at once. After a moment, he speaks.
Do you have money tonight?
I do, just not enough. No.
Too bad.
He shakes his head and he stops as a strange new cruel light rekindles in his features. God, Trey.
But you know what? You're in luck, because you don't have to ever pay me again.
Wait, really?
Really?
Really, really?
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
Perfectly serious. You don't have to pay me anything. You don't have to give me any money at all. If you want a room, yes,
But,
you'll
I
need to pay me,
do.
but you don't have to just give me money. Giving me money for a room is your choice.
Wait, I still don't understand. Do I get a free room or not?
No, you can choose to give me 20 real for a room, or you can choose not to. I don't care what you decide.
This isn't a choice. I have nowhere else to go.
You want a free place to sleep? Fine. You've already unlocked your new room. The trash container outside is ready and waiting.
The lieutenant is painfully silent.
Wait, you want me to sleep in the trash outside?
I don't care what you do. Sleep in the trash or pay for a room. I don't care anymore.
I embrace my fate, Gartray. This is the night of the hobo cop.
Right, well, there you are. Now, was there anything else you wanted?
No, that's fine. Um, Sweet. Okay, let's do it. It is midnight. Exactly. On the dot. Okay, Kim. Good night. It's raining a little bit. That doesn't seem great. Come on, Hobo Cop. Kuno's still out here. You out here late, man.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't Kuno's shoot that shit at Kuno. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give the fuck about it. You're
No, nothing there either. Yeah, you got nothing, huh?
Kuno.
That's a bummer. Okay.
The trash container stands in the spring snow.
Open the lid again.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Time for bed, Hobo Cop. Crawl inside.
The smell of rotten food rises up at you as you climb inside the trash container.
Okay, Kim. Good night.
The lieutenant averts his eyes as you crawl into the trash container. His gaze is focused on something nebulous in the far distance, on nothing in particular.
Night, Kim.
With effort, he looks at you.
Good night, detective.
Oh no. He says with more gentleness than you've heard from him before. See you in the morning.
He is as silent as the night.
Sorry it had to be this way.
He nods. Absent-mindedly, he reaches for a cigarette. No sooner has it left his pocket than he catches himself.
Me too.
Close the lid.
Darkness engulfs you. The stink of rot nearly knocks you out. For a minute, you can smell cigarette smoke wafting in from outside. Then it is gone, and you hear footsteps walking away. This is where you belong. Disgraced cop sleeps in trash. A deranged law official was found sleeping in a trash container behind the whirling in rags. A hostel cafeteria in Martinez. Gart, manager of the establishment, had this to say.
But I didn't die though, did I?
He asked for a free room, and I said no. I don't make the rules of the game. I just play my part.
But I didn't die though, did I? What? Okay, I got so scared there for a second because there's no continue game, and I was like, did it delete my save data? I would have been so upset. Hey, how? Okay.
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons,
Okay, let's see
dirty
what happens
rags,
when we say
and
no.
organic waste. You see, a box falls into pieces in your hand.
Time for bed,
the smell
Hobo
of
Cop.
rotten food rises up at you
Man,
as you
so did we
climb
die or
inside
did
the
we
trash
like
container.
get fired or like what happened?
The lieutenant,
I don't
his
understand.
gaze is focused on something nebulous.
Night,
With
Kim.
effort,
Good night, detective.
he nods.
Me too.
See you in the morning.
He is as silent as the night. You crawl out of the trash container. The lid clangs shut. The fresh air rushes into your lungs, but does not clear them of the garbage stink. The lieutenant greets you with a small nod, as if you'd just taken a momentary pause to tie a shoelace. The container remains as inviting as a coffin. It is ready whenever you are.
Okay, well I guess we gotta do some other way. We're gonna call it a stream there. I'm gonna figure out exactly what I need to do Because I can make $4. I have to find some way to make $4. $4 excuse me. I feel like it's possible somehow. Can I read the Communist
The
magazine?
face of King Freecell smiles it. Comrade, but, so please, if you value our...
What do you...
You flip back to the... This... You all face... You flip back to the front. It takes... As you leave... The main feature, though, is a long essay. This so-called... You think. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000... Where to even start? For one, there's the crass... And that, at the end of the day, it's... Sure, that's because you haven't been reading critically. But
I'm sure most... If I had to...
You flip back to the front of the
Nothing
magazine.
here really
The
either.
table of content. You skim. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the... According...
We got money for that.
You flip back to the front. You skim. Finally, there's a brief... One. You flip back to the front.
No, okay, that's fascist.
You skim the... Finally, there's a brief article by the writer. According... You flip back to the front of the... Unsurprised. You skim... Finally, there's a brief article by the writer. Thus, you flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of content.
Okay, we can figure this out, though. We can figure this out. Okay, but we'll figure it out next time whenever I stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching, whoever was on the stream, and have a good one.